Okay, then just standing position, breathing in, up, and side to side. Let me head roll, and also roll your shoulders backwards. Lead your arms. Okay, just your shoulders forward. Okay, with your arms. Okay, hands together, your wrist and back. Arms are on the side, your elbows and back. Okay, legs are wide and doing squats. And hold it down. Move a little bit from side to side. Making hands down, keep moving. Hold it on one side. That heel is on the floor. I will just a little bit the camera angle. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. And rotate and extend the front leg and bend. You can lift your toes if you need. Okay, so at the beginning we are lifting that knee, the feet, the foot, sorry. And hold it down. Knee down to the floor. And we will move that leg a little bit. So bump kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just hold. Hands are on the floor. Okay, now put down that back foot on the floor, roll your toes and lift your chest. A little bit hold in the lunge position. Okay, hands down on the floor, move your bum backwards and roll your foot a little bit from side to side. Okay, move, bend the front leg, toes are on the floor of the back leg. Stepping closer, extending the two legs and holding that. I will just move that sound, I don't like it. So just hold, 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 hold. Okay, roll to the middle, bend the other leg. Heel is on the floor. And rotate, extending and bending the front leg. And hold it down. Knee on the floor. And bum kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just hold a little bit. Then toes are on the floor. Rotate your toes. Lift your chest. Okay, we are just holding the lunge position. And then hands are on the floor, moving your bum backwards and rolling the front leg from side to side. Rolling your foot from side to side. Okay, and then bend the front leg, roll the back. So somebody disappeared, or anyway, step closer to your front leg, keep the straddle position. Extend your legs. Okay, rotate to the middle and just move your hips, just the hips. Move it from side to side a little bit. Okay, then moving the legs a little bit closer, bend your knees, hands on the knees, round and arch your back. And roll up. And then hip rolls 8 times in each direction. And back. When you are done with the 8, then getting into a squat position. Hands are on the knees and you are moving from side to side. And stop in the middle, hands down, extending your legs again. But what we will do, bending your legs and extending, bending your legs and extending. Okay, this one 10 times. So this one is slow. You're trying to rotate the tailbone upwards when we're extending the legs. So we are trying to push. When it's done, you are just holding it, hands are on the floor, and you are holding it, holding it, holding it, rotating your tailbone upwards. Then getting into a downward dog. Extend and bend. Extend, so step, 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 walking, walking, walking. In the downward dog. Then step in the middle with one leg, lift the other leg up and down. Try to square your hips. So that one is 8 times on each side. Okay, when you're done with the 8 with one leg, then switch side and do the other side 8 times. And then when you are waiting, just doing the walking downward dog. Okay, just do the walking, walking, walking until we are waiting for the other. So when you are done, then step in the middle again. And now we will do circles with the legs. Okay, we try to make or try to do 4 times backwards and 4 times forward. Then when you are done with one side, do the same thing on the other side. And then you can sit on your heels if you are done with the 4 backwards and forwards on each side.
Szilvia, I'm just skipping that one because going upside down puts too much pressure on my mouth.
Okay, so if it's too hard, you can go on your forearms and do the circles that way. Okay, 4 times outwards, 4 times inward. And if you are done, just sit on your bum. And you know the relaxing exercise, you are rolling the knees from side to side.
Actually, Sally, what you want to do is have a chair. You want to put your hands on a chair and circle your leg.
Hands on a chair and do it.
Yeah, or your bed. Put your hands on your bed and circle your leg.
Oh, and do it that way.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, but it's still, you know, you need to look downwards, so that's okay. If you feel comfortable with this, then do this. Okay, when you're done, don't forget, we don't stop, never stop, rolling your knees. Okay, so this is what you are doing in the fitness class, that you are walking around, you are doing the knee rotation, and you are waiting for the others. Okay, relaxing the hips, working on the mobilization a little bit. Okay, when we are done with this, we will go on our hands and on our knees. Okay, if you have wrist pain or it was too much in the downward dog, go on your forearms. Okay, what we will do, still again, rotations. Okay, 4 times backwards, 4 times forwards on each side, please. Then you can do your makeup when you are doing these leg circles. Okay, if you're done with the 4-4, so it's not that much, what we will do, we will lift sideways. So this one is 8 times, and we will hold. So when we are lifting the legs, hold it for 1, 2, going down, lift, 1, 2, going down, lift, hold it for 2 seconds, down, 2 seconds, down. So this one is 8 times on each side. Okay, so hold it for 2 seconds, 8 times on each side. And when you are done with the 8-8, you can sit on your heels, push your bum to the side and stretching your bum. Okay, so if you're done with the 8-8, stretch your bum. And after that, I see that everyone is ready. You can still keep doing the stretching. Now the little rubber band around your legs, or the long one if you are using a long one. So just make a knot, okay, around your legs, and this one is totally fine. If you don't have, it's still okay. It's not necessary. Just it's a little bit more. Yeah, it's more for the upper part of the legs and the glutes. What we need for the middle splits. We are still on the knees and on the hands, and what we will do, circles in that way. Okay, so when the rubber band around our leg or around our legs, we will do circles backwards 8 times, circles 8 times forwards, and then on the other side 8 times backwards, 8 times forwards. Yay! It's rolling up. If you don't have, it's totally fine. You can do that without your rubber band. Okay, so that's totally fine. Try to lift the knee. Okay, so when you are doing the circle, so it's not just that circles. Okay, it doesn't work. We need big circles, big circles. Okay, so this one is slow. You don't need to run. Okay, no rush, just big circles. I know it's hard, just try to make it as big as you can. Using your glutes. When you are done with the 16 on each side, then you can sit on your heels and stretching your glutes. Okay, pushing your bum next to the heels, and on the other side. And then you can sit on your bum and doing the leg rotation. When I see that everyone is doing the leg rotation, I will give you the next exercise. Okay, ladies, now you can go on your back. And what we will do, just opening and closing the legs. So this one is 20 times, please. Okay, then feet down and rolling your knees. Okay, feet down, rolling your knees. Okay, after that, what we did in the fitness class. So at first from the side. So knees are over the chest, okay, not over the hips. The feet are over the hips. Feet together. Knees are closed at the beginning, and then we will open, close, open, close. This one is 40 times, please. When you are done, just put down your feet and roll your knees, and I will know that you are ready. Okay, after that, what we will do, keeping the legs extended, one leg will be engaged and kept in the same position, and the other leg will move down and up. You can keep your hands next to the body, okay? So just support your body, not rolling sideways, okay? So engaging your core, engaging your leg, and to the side and back. Open and close, but only one leg, okay? Open, close, open, close. So that one is 10 times on each side. And then feet down. So keep one leg in the middle. So this one is, I know it's difficult. Just engage your core. So 10 times on each side. Okay, now everyone is ready. That's good. What we will do, legs again extended, and we will move down to the front, so not to the side, and now back to the floor and back. Extend, so lower it and back, lower it and back. So this is only one leg. Okay, 10 times, and then switch and do it on the other side. Then again, feet down and rolling your knees. Okay, keep that leg extended. The leg which is going down to the floor, try to keep it extended. So 10 times on each side. Okay, your knee, well, the feet are done. And what we will do, we will open the legs, bend the legs. We will try to grab, it's up to you, grabbing your heels or grabbing at the beginning just your big toes. Okay, and roll a little bit from side to side. Okay, so it's really up to you, grabbing your big toe or grabbing your heel. Okay, with the hand and just rolling a little bit. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, and now we will extend the legs sideways and little pulses. Okay, so this one is 40 times. So pulses in a straddle position 40 times. When you are done with the 40, we will hold that straddle position and moving the legs a little bit. Okay, rolling the legs. So what you need to do, straddle 40 times the pulses, then opening your legs, hands on the knees, and rolling your legs a little bit, rolling your hips in a horizontal position. Good, and bend again your legs, grab your big toes or the heels, and again roll a little bit from side to side. I hope my neighbors are watching me. Okay, feet down and rolling your knees. Okay, knees to the chest, grab your hook of the knees and sit. Okay, and what we will do, so we will sit so in this zigzag position. The front leg is bent, well, both legs are bent. Just we have one leg at the front, the other leg is at the back. Hands are in front of you, and we will rotate the legs. Okay. I hope that you won't. I just feel that I'm walking forwards in this position, but we are just putting down, rolling the knees down, okay, and rolling, rolling, rolling. Try to keep the hands not next to you, in front of you, okay, and do this position in that way. Probably you will walk, you will move forwards, but don't worry. Then you can stop and sit back and start again. Okay, so it should be done around 10-15 times. Okay. When you are done, then hold that seated position. What would be really important that so if I am facing to the camera fully, then my shoulders should face to the camera as well. One leg is in front of me, it's bent, the hands just on the floor. I will show you from the side what we need to do. The other leg, so this one is not, I'm not kicking my bum. I keep that leg parallel with my yoga mat or whatever. And what we will do, flexing your foot, and we will try to lift that heel a little bit. Okay? So just lifting and put back, lifting and put back. Probably you will have cramp here, but then you just move that leg. You shake your muscles a little bit and go back. So 10 times lifting. When it's done, go on the other side and 10 times lifting on the other side as well. When it's done, please cross your legs and just lean forwards. Hold it for 10 seconds and then switch your legs and lean forwards again and hold it for 10 seconds. Okay, when it's done, what you will do, so we need to stand. We will start it from a standing position, straddle. We will bend one leg, hands are in front of us. That foot is facing to the camera. And what I will do, I will try to sit down and then go back to the kind of standing position. So sit, my knee and my toes facing upwards, and then roll forwards. What would be important? That leg is next to my shoulder, okay, so not between the two arms, next to the shoulder, okay, so my hips are open, and up and down, and up and down. So this one is 10 times, and then you can switch side and do that on the other side 10 times as well. Okay, so when you are sitting, the knee and the toes should face upwards. When you are in an upright position, then the toes must face to the camera. Try to lift your bum off the floor. Okay, then when you are done, just folding your knees. Okay, so 10 times on each side, please. When it's done, rolling your knees. Okay, ladies, then we will sit in a nice wide position. Okay, so it's not a straddle. You will bend the legs. So you pull the knees close to the shoulders. You will try to sit with a straight back position. Okay, so it's something like that. And from here, what we will do, we will lift one leg and we will try to extend and bend. And the other leg, extend and bend. Okay, so this one is not that easy. We will extend and bend 10 times on each side. Okay, so you need to engage the core and also engage the legs. So try to extend it fully and bend. Extend it fully and bend. And keep the knees behind the arms. Okay, so extending, bending, extending, bending, 10 times on each side. And then when you are done, again, just rolling your legs. Okay, and roll the knee or the knees fully down to stretch your hip flexors. Okay, and if you need, you can bend one leg and going backwards with your forearms and stretching your hip flexors. Okay, in that position, hold it for 8 seconds. Then you can switch side and stretch this one on the other side too. I guess we need it because it's a quite intense exercise. Okay, after that, sit in a butterfly position, and at first just, moving your legs up and down, up and down. So this one is just a relaxing exercise. Then we will move that. We already done this exercise, so we need a square here. So moving your feet a little bit further from the hips, grabbing your ankle and pushing down your knees. Hold it for 10 seconds and then you can release and just rolling your knees from side to side, and after I will tell you the next exercise. Try to straighten your back, please, when you are doing, so try to avoid that kind of position. Straighten your back and push the knees down. Yes, Deb? No, okay. Okay, after that, when you are done with the 10 seconds, we will pull the feet very close to the pelvis area, grabbing the feet and pushing down the knees with the elbows. Okay, we will try to make it without this rounded back, straight back. If you can't push it down because your hips are too open for that, use your hands and push them down. Okay, so just lean forwards a little bit and use your hands and push them. So this one is still a gentle stretch. Okay, so not that hardcore one. And try to breathe. So 10 seconds. And then when you are done, closing your legs, rolling your knees inwards and outwards. Okay, when we are done, what we will do? Yoga blocks. What will be important that the yoga blocks should be under your thigh, not under your knees or calf. Okay, so this one is very close to your bum. The 2 yoga blocks. Okay, we will engage the legs and we will try to sit on the yoga blocks and sit back. So engage knees. We will sit and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, so this one is 20 times. If you don't have a yoga box, you can use pillows or. Okay, so this one is just a little. If you want to make it harder, so if you can engage your legs more, you can move the yoga blocks closer to your knee and doing this seated position in that way. Just if it's hard at the beginning, move it closer to your bum and do it in that way. Okay, so 20 times and then roll your knees. Oh, Christy still has the little supporters. The 2 legs and the 4 legs. Okay, if we are done with this, now we can get the socks on. Okay, we will do the half split or half froggy in that way. So if you don't want, you don't need to use socks. I prefer to use socks on my carpet. Okay, what we will do, getting into a half froggy. So what does that mean? One leg is extended, other leg is bent. You can use yoga blocks under your hands if it's more comfortable for your wrist or your forearms, up to you. And what we will do, slide it sideways, pull it back, and we will lift. Slide, pull it back, and lift. This one 10 times on each side. Okay, try to keep the foot and the hips in one line. Okay, 10 times on each side. And you can drink anytime, okay? I just forgot to tell you. If you're done sitting on your bum and just doing your relaxing exercise, that's good. Okay, when we are done with this, we will get into froggy. Okay, so the shins are parallel to each other. I'm not leaning forward. I'm in the middle at the beginning. And I will just roll backwards and forwards, roll backwards and forwards, and I will try to make wider and wider froggy. I will do that so 10 times. One count, so forward, backward. So this is one. I will do it 10 times, and then I will hold it in the middle for 20 seconds. Okay, so you have to count. So 10 times rolling backwards and forward, and then hold it for 20 seconds. And then you are rolling on your tummy and rolling your hips. Try to keep the two knees and the hips in one line. Okay, if it's done, just roll your hips, get on your tummy, and roll your hips when you are done with the 20 seconds. Then you can sit on your bum and roll your knees. Okay, in the next round, if you want, you can use the yoga blocks, okay, to have a harder version. Okay, until you are relaxing, I'm just showing you what you need to do. Okay, so we will use the yoga blocks. The two knees are on the yoga blocks. This one is a little bit harder to slide. So finding your position. We will still do the rolling forwards and backwards, but this time it would be important to arch your back a little bit so your tailbone should look upward. So rolling forwards and backwards 10 times, and then hold in the middle for 20 seconds. Okay, and again going on your tummy and just rolling your hips. And stay on your tummy, please, after this exercise. Just rolling your hips. Okay, when it's done, roll on your back. Now again, straddle position, but I would like you to use your glutes. Okay, so if I'm just opening my legs, it's like this. But when I'm engaging the legs, I don't know if you can see that. So my legs can go down. Okay, so squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs. So try to push your feet as far as you can. Hands are on the knees, and we will use the arms and your muscles in your legs to make a wider middle split. We will hold it for 20 seconds, then you can bend your legs and roll your knees. And then again, rolling your knees on the floor. And we will do 2 rounds. Okay, so now it's your turn. Use your muscles. Engage your knees. So try to make it with extended legs. Okay, so 2 rounds. You need to hold it 2 times 20 seconds. Okay, if it's done, stay on your back. What you're gonna do? Extending one leg, grab that leg with the 2 hands, a little bit pull it closer to your chest, and a little bit move it from side to side. Okay, move it from side to side. What you need to do, I will show it from that angle. Grabbing that leg, pulling, and I will move it a little bit from side to side. Okay, so this one is around 10 times. Moving that leg, then put it down to the floor, grabbing the other leg and move it from side to side again. 10 times, and then leg down and shake it a little bit. Okay, then grab your crook of the knees and roll up and sit. What you will do, 2 legs together, move your bum a little bit, so just sit on your seating bones, good. Straight back, and the arms will make a big circle. We will try to move the hands over the feet and move back. Hands over the feet and move back. Okay, so this one is 10 times. And then we will do a standing kind of middle split stuff. Okay, big circles, straight back. 10 times only. And then you can shake your legs, rolling your knees from side to side. Okay. And if you are done with this, what I would like you to do, I hope that you will be able. Maybe I should keep my camera angle like this. Now you are not seeing me. So we will go to a wall. I hope that you have access to a wall or a pole or something. Holding the something with one hand. One leg is in a standing leg position. We will grab the ankle and we will try to move our bum backwards and moving that leg to the front. So if you can see, it's a kind of straddle, so not a front split. I will move my bum backwards and hold it in a straddle and then go down and then do the same thing on the other side. So I'm moving my bum backwards and pulling that leg close to my head. Okay, just hold it, hold it, hold it. What you need to do, it's a kind of straddle, okay? Yes? Okay, so ladies, what you need to do, okay, go on the floor. Let's go on the floor and we will do this one next time, just to understand it a little bit better. So what I need for this, so we have a wide straddle seated position and we will move forward with the chest. Okay, so it's not the middle, fully middle split, it's somewhere between the pancake and the middle split. So this is just a wide straddle and we will move forward with the hands and we will try to move the chest down to the floor. Okay, so just push your hands as far as you can. Hold it for 20 seconds and then you can go back. Not the full middle split, it's a super wide straddle. Okay, hold it for 20 seconds. If you can't move your hands forwards, then try to move your hands sideways. Okay, so try to move your hands sideways if you don't have space for that, or you can keep the hands just next to the shoulders or under the shoulders. So when you're done with the 20 seconds, hands behind the body, bending your legs and rolling your knees. And then let's do one more round. Okay, so this is a wide straddle. We will lean forwards, trying to push down the chest and hold it for 20 seconds. Okay, and next time we will spend more time on this standing straddle position. Okay, when you're done, just rolling your knees. So 2 minutes left, but maybe that will cut the, so if you're done, that's fine. What I would like you to do, grabbing, so palms up, grabbing your ankles and try to make a wide straddle and just balance. Okay, try to make it straight back. So try to avoid that kind of position. Just straight back and hold. If it's hard, you can do it with one leg at first. Hold it for 10 seconds, then switch side and do it on the other side. And just balance, 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 balance. Good, ladies. Try to extend that leg. Good. Okay, so roll your legs and sit on your heels. Shake your arms a little bit. Just your stretch, your shoulders. And the other side. And shake your arms and breathe in and out. And one more. So today we didn't have that super intensive middle split stretch. So next week we will continue with the super intensive stuff. Okay, thank you so much, ladies.